We haven't even had time for these clips this week because it's been so busy. Donald Trump Jr. suffered a complete and total meltdown over the FBI search warrant that was served at Mar-a-Lago. There are actually dozens of clips of Don Jr. that have floated around over the last week, but I'm going to look at one specific clip with you. This one is of Jr. sped up as he always is. And the hypothesis has been this guy's on uppers. And whether he is or isn't, drug addiction is not funny. We're talking about a disease. But even for his own standards, he is particularly hopped up and incoherent during this viral video, which got 1.5 million views. See if you can follow any of what he's even saying here.
My father says that he would have given them what they wanted had they done this, but no, they needed the FBI hostage rescue team, the HRT, their elite tactical unit, and 30-something agents to show up to my father's home, where they then wouldn't allow or didn't want any lawyers present.
If you're not watching, the facial expressions are bizarre. The hand motions are frenetic.
Because I'm sure, given all of the examples of totally above board stuff that the FBI does, that's totally great, right? Like, I don't know, if I'm the FBI, you want someone's lawyer there so that there can be no other claims later on. But, honestly, they don't care. At this point, given all of the things that they seem to have fabricated or lied about and all of these things, guess what, folks? There's exactly zero equal justice under the law. You know what? Pro tip for life. This is an ultimate life hack. Become a Democrat. Then you can do whatever you want with no accountability.
This guy is out of his mind.
No legal action. They'll just leave you alone. Okay? But you needed the HRT to exercise this warrant at Mar-a-Lago. Give me a break, right? Again, Hillary can bleach 30,000 emails and take...
And I actually don't know at this point when they say bleaching emails. This all started because Trump seemed to think that, I don't even know if I can explain it. Trump seemed to think that there was a software called, I believe the software is called Acid Wash. And Trump at one point genuinely believed that Hillary Clinton was acid washing hard drives like you would do to a pair of jeans, like it was popular in the late 80s, early 90s, acid washing. And now it's grown to where they talk about bleaching emails. They haven't said they've OxyCleaned them, but that would be the next thing. I genuinely can't tell what they believe about whether literal bleach is being used.
Hammers 2 phones. Nothing shady about this, folks. But Trump's
hammering phones. That's just the best hammering. Imagine Bill opens the door to the basement and Hillary's in there with a mallet just destroying phones.
They cooperate and they still have to show up this way. You know why? Because they're there to intimidate you. They're acting like the fascists we've been seeing them be.
And of course, the fascism is on the right.
Last few years, folks. And for all the Democrat talk about Republicans being fascists, these are the guys acting like it. Give me a break. Okay? They wouldn't look at Hunter and deals in China or Ukraine or links to Russian oligarchs with links to Putin or links to human trafficking and literally videotape evidence of him saying that the Russian mob may have his laptop. No, that was Russian disinformation. But we need the HRT team to go to Mar-a-Lago. It's intimidation, folks. And the number one thing we can do to save America and prevent us from becoming the dictatorship that these guys would like is to drain the swamp and fire all of the bureaucrats.
Imagine thinking after everything that's happened over the last 6 years at this point, that Trump is the person who's going to be draining the swamp. You would have to be in a fantasy world to be able to believe that. So there's the latest from Junior, another one of these hopped up, bizarre rants, and it didn't look too much better for Eric Trump, which we will talk about next. One of our longtime sponsors is Monk Pack, the keto-friendly granola bars and nut and seed bars. I keep these stocked in my pantry all the time. The texture is great. The sweet, gooey goodness is fantastic, but each bar has only 1 gram of sugar or less, just 2 to 3 net carbs, and under 150 calories. My favorite lately has been sea salt dark chocolate. People know about my love affair with dark chocolate, but you can also get other flavors like caramel sea salt, peanut butter, dark chocolate, and others. Then you've got the Monk Pack granola bars in flavors like coconut cocoa chip, blueberry almond, and honey nut. I don't do keto myself, but they are a great on-the-go snack if you love something sweet and delicious, but without the sugar, which is what I'm going for. They just hit the spot. And if you don't love Monk Pack as much as I do, they'll refund all of your money. Just email them. My audience gets 20% off your first purchase at monkpack.com when you use the coupon code PACMAN at checkout. The link is down below.